Good day, legends. You're tuned in for another operation in SOCOM US Navy SEALs 2. Glad to have you along, and let's get into it. And also, happy birthday to my friend Pat, who's a long-time Dungeons and Dragons player, and that is what I know him from. Anyway, this episode will be dedicated to him for his birthday. Anyway, it's the second last mission of the game, and we have to investigate a nuclear silo and whether or not it has been robbed of all of its nuclear material.
The Russian security service has just discovered another of Force Majeure's clandestine operations. A recent radiation spill at a uranium processing plant in their country was orchestrated by Force Majeure, posing as plant technicians. The spill sent hundreds of Northern Star employees home indefinitely, while the supposed cleanup crew decontaminated the facility. The decontamination crew almost certainly consists of terrorists, masquerading as decon crew members. The RSS informs us the plant has enriched uranium cake powder stored off-site. We do not know if Force Majeure has accessed the storage facility, but it is evident that our enemy is smarter than we would like. They may well have already obtained an indeterminate amount of nuclear fuel.
They have, by the way. And also, always question any unscheduled repairmen or workers or people who show up to do work on a place you haven't asked for. That's a common mistake people make.
Your orders are to infiltrate the Northern Star uranium processing plant. A former employee of the facility, a specialist in radioactive materials, will accompany you to assess the status of the fuel storage casks. This specialist's call sign is Flatfoot. Protect Flatfoot at all costs. Mission success depends on his good health. We need to know whether or not any nuclear materials have been removed from the storage facility, and if so, how much. You should also be aware that there is a helicopter pad near the site with Ka-50 attack helicopters. They likely belong to the terrorists and may be used if an alarm is triggered.
I'm pretty sure you have to fight this helicopter regardless, but it's sort of like the helicopter fight in the fifth mission, where your teammates actually will fight back, as opposed to Mission 10 in SOCOM 1, where you have to do all the work.
Objective 1. Escort Flatfoot to Area 1. Objective 2. Escort Flatfoot to Area 2. Objective 3. Escort Flatfoot to Area 3. Objective 4. Extract with Flatfoot.
Now, for this mission, he has a walkie-talkie, and he will so you can communicate with him on the in the team command menu. But he doesn't carry any weapons, so you do have to defend him. As usual, pause if you want to read this. Trying not to read it, so I'm just zooming in and out. Alright. I think we'll go with
the Russians,
our typical arrangement. Although a goodly amount of this mission is done inside this facility, and there will be a series of tunnels that we have to go through. Sorry, it was just swallowing, and you know, when you start to swallow, you have a cooldown on when you can swallow again. Yeah, with the bonus objectives of this mission, there are two pieces of intel we can collect. One is the schematics for the bombs that these people are making, and the other is for the layout of the ship, which will be the barge. Yeah, barge is an appropriate way of putting it, which I suppose it's a container ship that we will be doing the final mission on. I think this is good enough. I don't think we need to blow anything up, so let's do this. Making a save slot in case the game freezes. How I used to do this back in the day was I would go and kill all the enemies first and then tell Flatfoot to follow me, but I get the feeling that if we do that, he'll probably end up dying.
This is an important mission, team.
We have to take out that camera.
The United States is at risk. You must protect Flatfoot so that he can gather intel from the site. We must discover what Force Majeure is planning and prevent any strikes against us. Team, be especially careful of any surveillance cameras in the area. The terrorists are likely monitoring them. Also, based on the intel you obtained from the last mission, we've been able to pinpoint the areas most heavily being patrolled by the terrorists. These include the road between the communications complex and office building, the road between the communications complex and the garage compound, and the communications complex itself. Hope that helps.
Helps is what she meant to say. I didn't press a button or anything. Now, I just want to look at the map for a second, because it said the north, either east or west. I think it said northwest. Building contains the layout of the... It contains the intel containing the layout of the ship, and since that is northwest, where we're looking at right now, I'm assuming it's one of the buildings in here, so we'll just, when we go to those areas, we will just kill anything that moves. That's, well, not on our side.
We're going to be up against some tough customers, so let's play it safe out there. We'll do this one by the books, and everybody makes it out alive. Ready to shoot, Commander.
Tempted, considering whether or not... Really? You guys don't have the, escort command? Huh. I guess that means, we have to leave him here. Just gonna make absolutely sure. Okay, well there goes my plan. I was going to have a Bravo escort, but maybe that only works for prisoners, so I guess we'll just leave Flatfoot here for now. And we'll clear out the area. And then we'll bring him along bit by bit. And you know, if that doesn't work, there's always save states. And we're going to do this.
Bloodshot and Polaris are obviously fluent in Russian. They can translate any terrorist conversations we overhear.
Dropped him. Like bad habit, yes?
I dropped him. I mean, I think one of you did fire a shot, but...
Sir, we may want to think about engaging these guys.
Unless... Yeah, I know he's scripted to say that, but that really is terrifying. Oh! Maybe the camera saw us. In which case, that is the... Oh, I suppose I should get Flatfoot. Cover.
Inspector,
We need cover.
We've just picked up a helicopter on radar. It's heading your way and could be hostile. Take appropriate action. Subject neutralized.
Okay, yep. Flatfoot. Get down. Everybody. Everybody get down.
I'm all.
Sorry for this rather odd start to the mission, but, I wonder what it was.
Heads up, team. A Ka-50 attack helicopter is inbound on your location. You're gonna have to take it out. We can't risk an extraction until you've downed their bird.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a save state, just in case this ends up killing us. I hope Flatfoot is behind appropriate cover. Here it comes. I'll let the men take care of it. "10 minutes and we haven't really moved out of the first area." Oh hum. I'm bored. No, I'm just quoting Execute here. In his Jedi Outcast playthrough when he was waiting for a some sort of point of ingress to open up. Anyway, come on, attack helicopter. Just get close enough for my men to shoot you, please. Apparently nobody's coming. They're definitely coming, but
On your six, sir.
they might not know where we are. At least if anybody's on the road, we'll have a decent shot. I seem to recall in one of my playthroughs I hid over there, so it might not be a bad idea. Ah, there we go.
Enemy sighted. 12 o'clock. Target acquired.
Well, that was easy. We just had to move to the right spot. Now let's just hope that we survive whatever terrorists are attacking us. Nice that it actually showed the helicopter going down.
Got me a bad guy.
I got one at least. Okay, that... the camera, and that is a camera dead. Right. Flatfoot.
Is it safe going into this place? I really don't feel like getting cooked alive in a radioactive pit.
We believe it's safe, since the spill was likely a fabrication.
Likely fabricated. Okay, great. I hope Russian intelligence is better than our intel.
Weighing up my options. I could go and secure both of the roads, just go from this point to there. Or I could just go in the silo and go through the tunnels and just deal with any terrorists on the other side. Since I loathe not showing... they triggered an alarm. I must have been seen by the cameras. Oh well. We're just gonna go in.
Tango down. Enemy exterminated.
I wish you'd exterminated him before he shot me. There's people there. Looks like it.
Target neutralized. Contact. He's on the move.
Enemy silenced.
It's amazing how, you know, if I zoom in like that, I can just see their outlines for about a second, but my night vision goggles aren't that good. Or maybe it's because the weapons I have aren't that good, or just simply the teammates are programmed to have better vision. But whatever. Right. I cannot recall for the life of me where the cutoff for that alarm is, so we're just gonna have to keep our eyes open. You know, it's odd that there isn't dramatic music playing. Really makes an interesting ambience. Alright, we're going in. Let's pop a quick save. Why would... no, they definitely wouldn't keep the noise... not the noise, sorry, the alarm cut off in a random garage. Now, you see this level has... well, this silo has 2 levels. And it's full of...
This looks more like a Cold War missile silo than a storage facility.
and it's full of terrorists, so we have to keep our eyes open and sharp. Now, what I often will do is wait for the terrorists to come through the doors, maybe throw a grenade to get their attention, but I think we might go well, let's use the element of surprise. Though it might not be a bad idea to get Bravo to...
Hoo-yah!
They...
Interesting expression, this one.
Кто приближается?
well, someone was near the door. Did I shoot him enough times? as I was going to say, Bravo unit will cover the downstairs area, but we won't send them in per se. And this room is a big circle, so we'll clear it out, and if anyone comes up the stairs, Bravo will deal with them. And yeah, we'll deal with the people in here ourselves. Okay, it looks like the top level is clear. The tunnel to the other silo is on the second level, so I don't know whether I should go get Flatfoot or I should just call him to come here. I don't. Oh, actually, maybe Oh, it said that we're near the clipboard, but it must be on the second level. All right, men. Now that we know this top area is cleared,
You lead, Spectre.
follow. Polaris, could you please move out of the way? Thank you. Right. We're going in. Someone's here.
I have sent him to his ancestors.
I'm perfectly content to let you guys rush the doorway if you're going to be that stupid. Okay, the battle music has stopped, so hopefully. Sorry, I didn't actually finish the point I was trying to make. Hopefully it's clear is what I meant to say. Now, that room we just saw before, that's the tunnel. Right. I'm going to pop a quick save and call Flatfoot down, and hopefully there aren't any terrorists on the surface. If not, I'll just go get him. Once he takes a look at this clipboard, he'll say that the storage containers are full of sand and not uranium, and then that's when we know for sure that they have the materials ready to make a bomb. It's just we have to do all 3 ones to complete the mission. Too bad the cutoff to the alarm.
Okay. The first place I need to check is straight ahead.
Okay. Yes, we have to order him to use the intel.
ID 21002. 21001.
Spectre to HQ. Flatfoot says the readings show that the casks are full of sand, not uranium.
Sand?
I say again,
Oh,
no uranium
Let's
in the
check the others.
casks.
Primary objective completed. Continue searching, team.
Funny how he didn't actually finish the point saying that it was full of sand before Spectre announced that it was. Anyway, Flatfoot, I guess you should just wait here. Right. And the tunnel is that way. There will be people in this tunnel, by the way. And there will be a ladder eventually, and if you go up that ladder, that leads to I'm pretty sure that leads to where the bonus intel for the bomb schematics are. Oh, somebody's here. Did I just kill 2 of them at once? Just because the battle music stops doesn't mean they're all dead. Oh, is that where the shut-off to the alarm is? Checking for intel on the desk. Not that I thought it was on the desk. No, no alarm shut off. I've no idea where it is. Fire team, cover this door.
Contact. 10 o'clock.
Oh, that was terrible. Thankfully, they're such bad shots at this level. Anyway, I'm going to go get the intel, assuming it's actually up there. And this looks familiar. Aha!
These terrorists just seem to leave bomb blueprints everywhere.
Yes, we did get bomb blueprints in the last mission, so I suppose the reason why they put it in this one, as well as the previous one, is just in case you missed it the first time around.
You're on point, sir.
And the last bit of bonus objective, as we know, as I mentioned at the start, is the layout of the barge in the next mission. Also, I will be recording both missions, this one and the last one today, but the last one, the next one, which is also the last one, will be released on Friday. So, tomorrow. So that way I have fulfilled my commitments. Oh. Okay. That's not good. You know, if you'd hid, you probably would still be alive.
Looks like a generator room.
Maybe... Yay, my light and easy is on the way. That's a meal service in Australia. Oh, is this... wait, no. I have no idea where you cut off the alarm. No, it's meal service as in for dieting reasons, not that I'm incapable of getting food. I've lost 9.7 kilos overall actually, and I'm trying to improve my deadlift. My current record is 130 kilos, and I've been training to lift 140. I will do the attempt on Sunday. Alright, we're just, you know what, wherever the alarm shut-off is, whatever. Go with the mission. We're already 23 minutes in. It would be really bad luck if someone just happened to go into the room where Flatfoot is and death. Your lack of observance has just got you killed. Okay. We'll clear this is the bottom floor of the second area. We'll clear the bottom, go clear the top, and then we'll go and get Flatfoot to do the intel. Let's just pop a save state. Okay.
Tango down.
They're good that way. Very American shooting. And I just used my real name, so I'll have to remind myself to edit that out. I use it a lot, actually. I think that's the third time this playthrough that I've done that. Just making sure that there aren't any people here, but if there were, they would have... the battle music would have started now. Right. You know what they say about the high ground.
Американцы!
That's not true. Half this team is Russian. Although I suppose, technically, they only just saw me, and I'm wearing what I'm guessing is an American uniform. Probably because we're close to the intel point, it's started playing this music.
Enemy down. Nice, yes.
Ugh. Right. We know the top 2 levels are clear, but the levels are clear, but the actual surface is not. So there could be terrorists there, and there is. Which idiot threw the grenade? No, there's...
Heads up.
I can't get him from here. Right. I do not get paid enough for this. It says they're engaging. Who are they engaging?
Американцы!
Oh. Tempted to throw a grenade, but I know that as soon as I do... he'll pop around the corner.
Летит сюда!
Well, it worked. He heard it coming and he didn't react in time. I suppose it would be a good idea to go and actually clear the surface. Just to be on the safe side. Alright. Oh, don't go without the MVGs. The alarm is killing me. Oh, I suppose we should also search for the intel. It'll be in one of these buildings, I'm guessing.
Эй,
Where did I come from? I have no idea where my character is supposed to come from, but it doesn't matter to you. Well, there's no intel in here. If it comes down to it, I'll just pause the game and manually scour the mission map to find the intel. Oh, that looks distinctively like intel. A commentary, Spectre? Oh well, we've done the bonus mission, so, and it looks like we've possibly finally. Oh, thank goodness. Nice and quiet. Okay, it looks like we've cleared the surface to whatever area 2. So let's go back down, summon Flatfoot, and then we can clear area 3 and then get out of here. Thankfully we went around to avoid the gaze of that camera. Not that it mattered much considering we have already triggered the helicopter. This episode's almost 30 minutes long already. And Polaris, he's just getting in his daily 10,000 steps.
Moving to your position, sir.
Actually, maybe he's stuck in the running position because he's possibly stuck in the script where he tries to run from the grenade I threw. Which is going to be awkward because we need all the team to be present at the exfiltration in order to finish the mission. So I'm going to have to get him out of there eventually. Maybe if I tell him to go to a specific area.
Moving to that position, sir.
And sadly, unlike in the first game, I can't just shoot him, because if you shoot your teammates, they will shoot back and you lose the mission anyway. So in the first one, you can kill a teammate. You can technically kill two, and that the game will act as if everything is perfectly fine.
On my way.
Well, this is interesting.
You lead, Spectre.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well, that's good. Glad to have the whole team here. Although there was a hilarious moment in the final mission of the game once when I was playing this on my own, where one of my teammates came around the corner. I thought it was a terrorist. I shot them. Mission failure because I shot a teammate. Alright, Flatfoot. You know the drill. Let's do this.
There is the second silo. $223 casks. 103. March 27th. 201. April 20th. 199. 201. 22 tons. 15. 7. 3. June 14th. 19 tons. 47. This confirms our fears to be true. There is no uranium left here whatsoever.
Objective complete. So far, not the best of news, but valuable nonetheless.
Alright, and as we've amply demonstrated, Flatfoot is perfectly... Well, he's safe here because there are no terrorists. We've very much cleared them out of this particular area. There will probably be more close to the exfiltration point. So, let's go clear it out, gather the intel at Area 3, and then get out of here. So, pop a save state. And let's not be casual about it. There could still be terrorists about. In fact, there probably are. I hope there are no pathing issues getting up those steps, like Bloodshot or Polaris, whichever one of them was. I think it was Polaris. Area 3 is the communications center, I believe. Even though the intel said there's no actual need to go there. We'll wait for the entire team to get up the steps first. There's no point going with a half. Oh no, Jester, please don't. Oh, goodness. Anyway, as I was saying, there's no point going with part of the team missing. We need our full firepower. Right, on the road, boys. On the road again. And we didn't clear these roads, so for all we know, there could be lots of terrorists about. Might not be a bad idea to stick to the scrub. See? That's what I mean. I couldn't see them. Couldn't hear them. Had no idea, but my teammates are very good. This frozen lake that we're looking at is the exfiltration point. I don't know whether there are any terrorists on the ice, but... Oh, oh, I think I headshotted that one. Headshot. Might have to get a new gun shortly, because, I mean, currently it's still saying 30. I wonder... No, it's not. Surely that wasn't ammunition for my main weapon. If it is, though, that's great. Right. We'll go in a sneaky way through the scrub. Oh.
Contact, 3 o'clock. Target dead.
Oh,
Man down. He looks bad, sir.
well, that's not good. Thankfully, we're not. There's no point in skipping in order to get him back. So we're too close to the end. So we'll just fight as carefully as possible.
Grenade!
Oh. Honest.
Hostile. Eliminated.
Such hard work trying to save the world.
Hostile eliminated.
Enemy soldier spotted.
Well, they did say they did say this was one of the heavily guarded spots. Well, we just have to go in, get the intel, and get out. And with any luck, this building will be empty. Actually, you know what? Let's pop a save state just in case. Flatfoot, take this item, and hopefully there are no terrorists on the road. Although if they do a patrol, maybe there will be. So, if they do, I'll just skip over until Flatfoot gets here. We are going to lose significant points for having lost Jester. Thankfully, nobody dies in this story, apart from the terrorists. Now, there is a bonus objective too, actually, in the final mission, which is the next one. One is destroying the escape helicopter which the terrorists will have on board the cargo ship, and the other is capturing the terrorist leader alive, that woman we saw in the cutscene of this chapter. She, I've only once in the time that I've played this game have I managed to get her to surrender. But I will try my best, because we've managed to do all the bonus objectives so far, so I will try. Is he even coming? Doesn't look like it. Okay, he's moving now. I'm going to pause until he gets here. And we are back. Apparently, there were terrorists on the road, so we're going to go back and go get Flatfoot personally and escort him with us. Sorry about that. You see, these people must be carrying my type of gun, because we keep picking up ammunition. Or maybe it's... I don't know anything about guns in real life, but maybe ammunition can be used in a variety of guns as long as they all use the right type. I'm sure.
Enemy has fallen.
Wonder if this was the one who got Flatfoot. The gunshots were loud enough that I could hear them. In fact, considering we're here now, I'm going to assume it probably that was the guy who got Flatfoot. And once again, we are waiting. In fact, while I was waiting for Flatfoot before he got killed, one of these two gentlemen here, they did say, "Must I take point, Commander?" Because if you're idle for too long, they will make comments. I suppose we should put ourselves on the road, so that way if any patrols come through, then that way we'll be ready for them. Flatfoot? Okay, good. Let's go through. Let's pop a save state. Oh, sorry, I have there we go. Because I had to click out in order to reload the save, it meant that I wasn't on the actual tab. Right. I love how Flatfoot is following me the closest.
You sure you don't want to give me a weapon?
I feel like if we did, it would very much be like
The warehouse is over here.
the jungle mission in GoldenEye where Natalia has a Cougar Magnum, which is a revolver. Anyway, sorry for this boring commentary, but we have to do what we have to do. He'll do his thing.
ID 21002. 21001. 2100. Indeed, this one is empty as well. Our worst fears appear to have become a reality.
Obviously not what we had hoped for, but at least we now have a confirmation on the terrorists' agenda. Move to extract, team.
Okay. Thankfully the extraction zone is right there, and we've only been doing this for 42 minutes. Hopefully there will not actually be any terrorists to surprise us on the ice, but if there are, we'll deal with them. Doesn't look like it. Just reloading just in case. Okay, it looks pretty good. In fact, why would you
Remember your orders, Spectre.
Nope, I am. Maybe. I guess you have to be precise. Okay, we did it.
The situation is now critical. We must locate these radioactive materials before they are used against our interests. Return to the base and prepare to move out the minute we locate the site of Force Majeure's next activity. Mission complete.
Yes, and we will have War Dog and Vandal back for the final mission. And the cargo ship is it has 4 dirty bombs in it. And it's headed for Seattle, and I'm going to Seattle next year, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, and we have to deal with them all.
Overall, good work.
Yeah, not bad considering we did lose a teammate and trigger an alarm. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for tuning. Oh wait, sorry. No, we have to do the debrief before I do my little outro. I hate that word, but oh well. You've inverted the word intro, so what?
The situation is growing desperate. Force Majeure now possesses all of the materials necessary to create a functional dirty bomb, and there is a strong possibility that one has already been constructed by them. We need to track them down before we find ourselves dealing with the aftermath of a radioactive attack on American interests, or our allies.
Okay, now that's the end of the debrief. Thanks for tuning into this episode of SOCOM 2. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, feel free to leave a like or drop a comment. I always appreciate the feedback, and if you'd like to follow the series, even though there's one episode left, subscribing is the easiest way to do that. Either way, I'm glad you stopped by, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day. See you in the next mission, the last mission, which will be released tomorrow, although I will be filming it now. Goodbye.